Hey guys, version 3.9 just dropped in China and we got some pretty interesting test results. We need to adjust our team tier list here a little bit, so let's go ahead and talk about the news. The big news drop is concerning the character Noir and her Euphoria update. Look, usually when I just need to read a kit of a character, and I can tell you immediately with 100% precision how this character or this brand new team performs in the metagame without ever having seen this team in action. With Noir, I told you though that this is very difficult and pretty much impossible to do, because we lack some information here and there are factors like debuffs that are pretty hard to calculate, and for this, to rate this one with accuracy, 100% precision, we have to wait and see a little bit. We had questions like, how high can we stack those debuffs? What about the other buffs that she stacks on her? How consistently will she do this? Yada yada. There were a lot of questions. The elephant in the room though was here with her rank 4 Euphoria update. As you can see, that she's reliant on having to recast her ultimate 3 or more times in a single round to get the maximum amount of efficiency out of her kit. Now, if you are a little bit aware of how Noir works, there is RNG inbound, and you only have a certain number of percentage of chance for her to recast her ultimate multiple times. You can diminish this RNG by getting her to P3. Now with this Euphoria update though, these numbers, this RNG changes. And the big question was, how does it change? How likely is she to recast her ult 3 or more times in a single turn? Will this even be able to happen frequently or consistent enough without P3? Does she need her P3? And yeah, that is the only answer that we actually needed. We had more questions, but the answers to those questions don't matter. The only answer that matters here is she able to recast her ultimate 3 or more times without P3? And the answer is yes. She is able, or she is 100% guaranteed to recast her ultimate 4 consecutive times, and even a 5th time is very close to 100% there as well. So whenever you use your ultimate with Noir, she recasts that thing 5 times, and it hits like an absolute gigantic atom bomb. So one more time, look at my tier list and we have to adjust this. Hedone is even also a tiny little bit better than expected. So things change here. Let me tell you and show you exactly how. Let's talk about this Noir team first. You know you're gonna play Noir together with Beth. Now, you slide in Sharon and Enigma there, and then you're gonna call it a day. If you want to play this team with characters that are not already occupied by other teams, then you can either play this with the character 6, you can play this with Druvis, or you can even use the for free 5-star that we obtained in the 3rd anniversary, Silverwing Eagle. If you want a sustain character, right, that is not Marsha, that is not Enigma, that is not Fatutu, not Skipperina, because those, you want to play them on other teams, right? Then Via is a very viable option, and she works very well here. Her sustainability for herself, she's a little bit frail, you know what I mean? So you would want a little bit of a better option in Via, but make no mistake, Noir obliterates everything either on turn 2 or turn 4 anyways. So whatever you want to use is gonna be fine, and Via is the best sustain available in the game that is not already occupied by a different team. Therefore, this is gonna be my recommendation here. If you want to use 6 or Druvis, that is gonna be up to you. I will portray this very version here, as this is my personal favorite. But you can play Noir and Hisabeth with whatever you want. So now let's go ahead and adjust the tier list. We have Plant Prompto out of the top 5. We have Igor even more out of the top 5. And we have this Noir Hisabeth team here coming in at rank 4. They actually made it to top 5. And another adjustment that I want to make here is now, since we have a team that deals plant afflators damage already at our disposal, that is better than Plant Prompto, we not gonna opt into putting Plant Prompto at rank number 5 here. You could do that if you really want to. What I will do though, I slept a little bit on this Conduit archetype team, and I will, now that I saw them in action with Hidone, put them at rank number 5. So this is gonna be here the top 5 in the metagame. Now there is a very strong extension to this metagame with Plant Prompto and Afterglow. These 7 teams, this is the core of the metagame here. Those 5 with Blood Tide, Dynamo, Follow Up, the ultimate archetype team now with Noir and Hisabeth, Conduit, we have Plant Prompto staying strong, although yeah, kinda irrelevant now. You wanna deal plant afflators damage with Noir and Hisabeth, and we have Afterglow coming out at rank number 6. This Igor team it is still like the Multier Euphoria didn't change anything. It's like, again, like the only reason I will still keep it here at the extended metagame, right? Or in the metagame, again, just because of the Beast Afflators damage. That's the only team in the game that deals Beast Afflators damage, and therefore I will keep it here. But this Igor team is by far the weakest team out of this whole selection here. So there we go. That is what I wanted to tell you when it comes to the news that were revealed with the release of version 3.9. I hope that was fun and informative. If you like Reverse 1999 content in general, please consider leaving a follow on my channel. I would really appreciate it. But until next time, take care of yourselves, have a great day, and we love this game.